We'll be updating this in a moment with the scoring and the sound, but let's first focus on the player. So as you can see, when I crash into the ground, nothing happens. So I would like to lay the foundations for the player destroying his own plane. And I would like to do that pretty much in the same way as we've done over here. By going into Kismet and spawning a particle where the player hits the ground. That's the idea. To do that, we're going to use the same thing here. So go back to the main sequence, pick some empty spots somewhere, and what we could do is to go to the plane, so to go to your player plane, select it, go to Kismet, right click, new event using mobile placeable pawn 0, and take hit wall. Might want to set max trigger count to 0, probably not needed, but I'm going to do that anyway. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to make a action actor factory, and it will spawn it. We're going to use the same explosion particle as we used for the building, so it's a building ground explosion. Or actually I have a plane ground explosion. Let's see what that is. Yeah, I might be able to use plane ground explosion instead, doesn't really matter. Use a nice explosion particle. Spawn point is the actual plane. And next up, we're going to toggle this plane hidden, because as soon as we explode, we don't want to see my plane anymore, obviously. So I will make this action toggle hidden. I'm hiding the plane, and I'm also hiding the propeller in the front. Both of them. And we want to make sure that the plane freezes as well. So we're going to do a new action physics, set physics. And we set physics to none. That's correct. So what we basically remember that in the beginning of this video, we set the plane's physics model to flying. We changed this one to flying, and that causes us to fly. So as soon as we set this to none, we can't fly anymore, and we'll just freeze in the air. That's what we want to have. As soon as we hit the ground, freeze the plane, hide the plane, and spawn an explosion particle. And then later on, we'll also add a game over screen, we'll add a score to it, etc. Let's just try this first. As soon as I hit the ground, I'm gone, and I have an explosion. So that's it. Okay, then we can move forward by implementing the score system, and from there on, the rest of the HUD. Okay,